Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. And this is your brother Malakia. All right. And hey, we are closing in on Esau's kingdom, man. All right. And we know this because Esau is doing a great reset. All right. They're in Switzerland. All right. A lot of the leaders, all right, of these nations are in Switzerland right now. All right, discussing ways how they can take sovereignty, okay, and give it to the United Nations in the event of how do we say this? In the event of another pandemic, all right. Well, they're going to have all of the power, all right. The powers that be will be the United Nations, all right. And we know through the Spirit, also, all right, these words, all right, of prophecy, all right, give us understanding to know, all right, that the Lord is about to return, all right, because when he, all right, he is Esau Edom, all right, when he comes and tried to fill his belly, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to destroy him. All right. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly. All right. And the Lord is going to do that by way of judgment. All right. With these plagues. All right. With these different judgments that he's bringing upon the earth. All right. And the earth is going to turn on Esau. All right. The animals. The Lord is about to bring heavy judgment. All right. It says, he shall suck the poison of asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Okay, and that goes into the kingdom of heaven. All right, he's about to be cut off. All right, in the kingdom of heaven, he's going to mourn. He's going to be a slave, man. All right, it's going to be from rags to riches. I mean, Salakia, from riches to rags for Esau. All right, because we know that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. And the Lord is not with robbery, all right? Whoever steals a nation, all right, and all right, the Lord is bringing judgment. All right. Whoever steals a nation, they have to pay for that. All right. And that's why Revelation, the 13th chapter, goes into, all right, whoever steals a man, them going into slavery. All right. This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. It says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right. And when the Lord returns, all right, when Yahweh Shai returns, all right, he's gonna catch Esau, all right, guilty, all right, because we're still in captivity, all right, and that's a guarantee. He shall surely be put to death, all right. And going back to the book of Job, it says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. So he thinks he's gonna come and do and make it. All right, he thinks he's going to make his new world order come to pass, but it's not going to happen. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right, so let's get that word straits in the Hebrew. All right, Yasar. All right.
Strong's H3334. Yatser. Yatser.
All right. In that word straits, it says to bind, to be distressed, to be in distress, to be cramped, be narrow, be scant. All right. So he's going to be stressed, cause distress. All right. And this is in the fullness of his sufficiency, when everything is thriving for him. All right. When he feels like he's on the top. All right. And it says here, because he thinks he's going to get away with his new world order, and he's just going to, all right, continue to go. All right, continue to be in his wickedness. All right, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right, which is, all right, in distress. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, because every nation is gonna go to war with Esau. All right, the beast. All right, which is the EU. All right, which is also NATO. All right, they're gonna destroy Babylon. All right, and that's why it says in Revelation, you get that Revelation 17th chapter. All right, it says here, it says in the 10 horns, all right, in the 10 horns are the 10 nations, all right. It says, which thou sawest upon the beasts, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, all right. And it says, for Yahweh hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree. All right. So the Lord is going to stir up these nations to fight and give their kingdom unto the beasts, unto the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. All right. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth and over the earth. And that woman is Babylon the Great. All right. And this is a further proof, another precept. All right. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 17. All right. It says, these great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. All right. So that gives us, all right, clarity that's going into, these kingdoms. All right. Are going to come out of the earth. All right. It's not some actual beast, all right, that Christians explain as this fairy tale beast that's going to climb out of the earth, all right. And this is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days and at that time, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, all right, the northern and the southern tribe, okay, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right. So we're going to go back to Job, the 20th chapter, all right, because this is prophecy in effect, man. And this is, all right, very close to Esau trying to make his move, all right. Esau's about to start, all right, making his move. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. All right. And he's about to try to fill his belly. That's the whole reason that they're in Switzerland right now. All right. They're in Geneva, Switzerland. And let me see if I can get an article. They should have something on the news about it. All right, so it says 4 things to watch. I don't know if it has the information, but we'll still double check. 4 things to watch as countries meet for the World Health Assembly. Many of the more controversial decisions won't be taken at the WHA meetings starting Saturday. So they're in these meetings. I'm sorry, Salakia, Sunday, tomorrow. All right. The pivotal meeting in the global health calendar starts Sunday with representatives from health ministries around the world descending on Geneva to take decisions on health policies. All right. So Esau is about to start making decisions. All right. And whenever you look up the United Nations, all right, they are death, man. There's death. Whenever they put their hands on anything, a lot of people start dying. All right. So this is not good news. All right. For the wicked. All right. It says, but it won't be the defining moment in WHO's history. All right. Many of the consequential decisions, such as those on a pandemic treaty and changes to the international health organizations, will only happen years from now. All right. And we know we don't believe that. All right. We don't believe Esau either, man. All right. It says preparing for the next pandemic, and that's what they're in there for. All right, that's one of the reasons. Ukraine. We're going to talk about Ukraine funding the the World Health Organization, clinical trials. All right, these devils are talking about clinical trials. All right, so it says a proposal on clinical trials initially from the UK and now co-sponsored by Argentina is also stated to be on the agenda. As with the report on preparedness for health emergencies, the discussion has gone down to the wire. The draft of the resolution calls on countries to coordinate on research priorities and avoid duplication in trials. Some of the measures called for include mechanisms to ensure results from trials are reported, including negative results, pre-publication results being shared with regulatory bodies, and the mandatory registration of clinical trials in the registry. All right, so these devils are trying to come down, all right, with more and more of their secret agenda. They're not going to tell us everything. All right, you got to know that Esau is not going to tell you everything. All right, so it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him. All right, that nuclear, okay, ICBM missile that's going to be shot from Russia. All right, it says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out his gale. Terrors are upon him. All right, so all these different nations are going to be attacking Babylon. They're going to invade. All right, they're going to be shooting down missiles. It's going to be heavy judgment to Babylon. All right, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places, which is these councils that they have. All right, that they gather together. All right, because this is what Esau does. He goes to these meetings. All right, and he creates these councils. All right, against the anointed ones. Okay, against, all right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and it says here in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. All right, the third verse, it says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. All right, that's what they do. All right, they're at these meetings talking about their plan and what they do, so like what they want to do. All right, to the so-called blacks. All right, and the Native Americans. All right, and Hispanics as well. All right, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right, that's what they're coming together and talking about. All right, they're talking about how they can, decrease the population. All right, and other things. All right, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And that's vanity. All right, they think about killing you. All right, taking you out of the earth. All right, the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers together against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords. All right, that's what they're talking about. All right, taking us away from the earth. All right, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. All right, the Lord shall have them in derision. All right, and he's going to have them in derision as soon as they're trying to get their new world order accomplished. All right, and going down back into the book of Job, the 20th chapter. All right, and this is heating up right here, man. All right, this is time to be on our watch. All right, this is time for destruction. All right, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. All right, and you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, you so-called Israelites, like you Israelites, are going to raise up against him too. All right, we're going to be a terror unto this kingdom. All right, the increase of his house shall depart. All right, all of these different nations that are coexisting with Babylon the Great, all of Babylon's allies and NATO, they're gonna turn on Esau. Okay, it says the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. All right, and that's what the Lord is gonna cause. All right, these nations are gonna gather together. All right, because these nations are pissed off, man. They're mad. All right, they're mad, man. All right, And it says, there is a portion of a wicked man from Yahweh in the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. All right. So the Lord has a portion for Esau. All right. And his portion, all right, is fire and brimstone. All right. This is the book of Psalms 11 and verse 6. Unto the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and in horrible tempests. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness. His countenance does behold the upright. In the upright, all right, are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. And the Lord is going to deliver us. All right. All right. And we know how this movie is going to end, man. All right. We know how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's movie is going to end. All right. It's going to end with Jacob. All right. All right. The 12 tribes, all right, being victorious. All right. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. All right. The nations are going to be confounded because they've been drinking off the wine of Babylon. All right. And the wine of Babylon is wickedness. All right. It's wickedness. It's deceit, lies. All right. And ultimately, it's going to cause them to fall with Babylon. All right. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so, she may be healed. All right. And that's going into Babylon's destruction. All right. Esau's his witchcraft is fading out. All right. And these nations see it too. That's why you see Saudi Arabia. All right. They clowning Babylon, man. Clowning Joe Biden. You know, they understand that Babylon is falling. All right. They see the fall. Let me see if I can get the clip. All right. They know that that this is a disgrace. All right. They see that Babylon's king is, which is Biden, Police. Is through.
I'm a cop. You got it back. Step back. Step back.
She see Biden going. I mean, he's going the wrong way. He's
Thank
out
you
of
very
it.
much. Today, we're going to talk about the crisis in Spain. Yeah, we're going to talk about the crisis in Africa. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, Russia. And I want to talk about the president of Russia, Putin. Yeah, Putin. Putin, listen to me. I have a very important message to you. The message is, and the president of China, oh, I didn't finish Russia. Thank you to correct me, First Lady. Thank you very much. God bless you. And God bless.
Thank you all. Hallelujah. Clap to your president. Clap to your president right now.
That was a Saudi Arabia
And that's how these nations feel about Babylon, man. Babylon has become, all right, the laughing stock of the world, all right. Jeremiah 49 and verse 7 concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman, all right. In Teman, all right, is a place of Esau, all right, a dwelling place, all right, all right, and also the son of Eliphaz, grandson of Esau, and one of the dukes of Edom, all right? And we know that Biden is an Edomite, all right? It says, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished, all right? Their wisdom is gone, man, all right? Their leaders, which are puppets, all right, are through. It says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, all right? And let's get that word Dedan, because we want to go into the etymon. All right, for edification's sake, all right. It says low country, all right. The son of Ramah and grandson of Cush, a son of Joksan, all right. So this is the so-called Ethiopian, all right, Eritrean, all right, nation, all right, over in Africa, all right. And it says here, it says, For I will bring it says, flee ye, turn back, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. All right. So the Lord is about to bring the calamity of Esau. All right. Now that we see that Esau is trying to fill his belly. All right. And we know how he's going to do it. All right. You know, with the RFID. All right. Trying to make everybody do. All right. What's according to his will, because he thinks that he's God. All right. And the Lord is going to show. All right. Who he's dealing with. All right. Hey, so, you know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, Lord willing, you know, we able to continue to see Esau's kingdom fall, man, at a rapid pace, because, all right, the Lord is doing a fast destruction unto Esau, man. The 2022 has been a year of Yahweh Shai turning up these judgments at a fast speed, man. All right, and we thank Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for hastening this day, the day that we've long been waiting for, man. All right. Shalom.